Now we go inside the track for the men's pole vault. Sergey Bubka starting at a height of 18 feet 8 1/4 inches.
The height that will win many track meets around the world. An opening height for Sergey. Big clearance over that one for Bubka. He did win the World Championships for the third time, his third consecutive World Championships, although he had an injured foot there. And look how much hip height he had over the bar. Way, way over. A preview of what we'll see in later jumps from Sergey Bubka. Look at that, a good 1.5 foot clearance over that. That would put him up around his world outdoor record of 20 feet that he set on August 5th in Malmo, Sweden. He set 4 outdoor records this year to go along with 4 indoor records.
We'll make it official in a moment, but first back to the pole vault, where the bar has been raised to 18 feet 10 1/4 inches, which would have been a world record as recently as 1980.
Scott Huffman from Quinter, Kansas up. Failed to make the U.S. team for the World Championships. He's been jumping well the second part of the season.
Whoa. You gotta love it.
There's the style that's making him famous, especially over here in Europe. They love that straddle style over the top of the bar. And this is something nobody does except for Scott Huffman. Doesn't always use it, but he gets up on top, gets that right leg over, and then snakes over. Couple of twists in the air. A real crowd pleaser.
How do you teach that at 19 feet?
I think pole vault coaches around the world are anxious that their athletes don't ever see video of Scott Huffman. And he's close to his personal best of 5 meters 80, 19 feet 1/4 of an inch.
Next at 18 feet 10 1/4 inches, Kory Tarpenning.
Tarpenning, 29 years old. He's from Portland, Oregon, now living and training in France, working with French pole vault guru Jean-Claude Perrin.
And he clears it on his 3rd attempt.
Clearing it when it counts, as teammate Scott Huffman did, American teammate Scott Huffman. Tarpenning, like Huffman, did not make the U.S. team. Finished out of the money at the National Championships, a meet he's won twice, 1988 and 89, and here he has a good clearance. Finally getting it together after starting off a little rough.
Well, Huffman and Tarpenning have both cleared 18 feet 10 1/4 inches. Sergey Bubka, who entered at 18 feet 8 1/4 inches, will be up next. Back to the mile in a moment, but first, Sergey Bubka at 19 feet 2 1/4 inches.
His first attempt. If he clears this, he'll win the pole vault.
Easily.
And he's over. Kory Tarpenning and Scott Huffman missed at 5 meters 80, 19 feet 1/4 of an inch. So once again, Sergey Bubka wins a pole vault event. Become routine for the man who set 28 world records since 1984. Good hip height, a little awkward as he went over the bar. He was a little close to the bar on the way up. 8 world records this year. And again, good height, although he's a little close to it on the way up. He'll have to adjust when he moves the bar up to what I suspect will be world record height. That's the way he normally progresses in this kind of competition. But the winning vault for Sergey Bubka.